What the Sigma? Hey, what's up, Rec Room players? Welcome back to another Rec Room video, and in today's Rec Room video, we actually have some Rec Room news, including a new weekly, and some full body avatar stuff we're gonna be talking about. I'm gonna have my occasional news sprinkled in there, and just some stuff that you should probably listen to. So let's, of course, get started. But stop! Wait! Of course, before we get started with this video, I would greatly appreciate it if you guys like this video, because not only does it tell the YouTube bot algorithm that you like this video and that it should recommend it to more people, but if we reach 300 likes, a real toe reveal. I'm not playing this time. Anyways, let's get started with the weekly, huh? As you guys can see, we have like this sort of dark, purple weekly. If you guys are interested, the shop is called the Face Spring, and you guys can view the shop and all its contents inside your actual locked shop. But if you guys are inside the rec center, this is how it looks. We have like this sort of Venus trap, flower, a bunch of spiky vines, sort of jungle vibe to it. It's not really a jungle, but it's more of like just nice and sort of gothic in a way. I like it a lot, but as you guys can see, we have a bunch of new items, including some new wrists. We have the Dark Fae headpiece, the Dark Fae tunic, the Dark Fae wings, the Dark Fae wrist, and you guys can see all the prices there. In addition, we have all these other items inside the shop if you guys are interested, and be sure to let me know if you guys are going to be copying or dropping any of these items. Inside the Rec Center shop, you guys will find these items inside the shop. None of them are new, and there's nothing new for a Rec Room Plus seasonal item. Don't think I'm going to be buying anything inside the shop. It's just, items that we've seen before. And over here inside this community board, we had received a new featured creator. Dork Squad's audio engineer and immersion specialist, and I create stuff sometimes. ... And no sequels. Some side news here, the item set for the cakes is gone and replaced with the pastel cake. I'm also pretty sure that the bubble tea replaced something, but I don't remember. I could be totally wrong. And this weekly, you won't believe it. Dun, 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 bum, bum. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, we got the weekly rotation image. It's out finally, and this is what you guys should see. We got the Outlaw hat, the Turquoise Frog backpack, the Jade Elven cape, and of course our regular Rec Room Plus seasonal item. Sucks that we're missing an item for our shop items, but inside our pop-up shop, we have our Dark Face sets and the Cyber Skeleton mask. So we're gonna see a Turquoise Frog backpack and a Jade Elven cape inside this Rec Center shop soon. Now inside of Rec Room's TMNT room, if you guys didn't already know and you decide to go view these item sets, you'll see that there's now leggings and shoes for each individual, item set inside this collab. It's just recolored stuff, and that's it. If you guys are curious, this isn't just for the turtles, it's also for, Shredder and stuff like that. And if you guys are curious about earning these items, you guys can actually earn them in this actual section here, and yeah, you guys can see the price for them. They all seem to be about the same, thankfully, and of course, what are your guys' thoughts? Now, if you thought this was bad, then I actually have way more in stock for you, because there is newer, full body avatar items released along with these items. And one way to view them is inside your customization menu. If you guys have full body avatars and go to the bottoms inside your actual, customization menu, you guys can see all of the actual, pants that are now available. We got Video Girl Barbie jeans now, and we also have Man at Arms leggings in addition with the TMNT items. It's 14,000 tokens. Shoes ain't much better. They're also 14,000 tokens. In addition with the, other shoes and the Shredder shoes and the Barbie shoes as well. So of course, be sure to let me know if you guys like these prices or not, and if you'll be buying any of these cosmetics. Now, it was actually found out that Rec Room had re-released some items as well. These items include like the mecha set, then we also had the pink tutu, a bunch of the actual, floaties and stuff like that. We had stuff like the Cosmic Hero Gauntlet, the Cosmic Hero Suit, and a bunch of other items that you guys can probably actually see on the actual, screen right now. Now, in response to a Rec Room player kind of complaining about Rec Room Plus exclusives being sold, Jay had said that the items we released just now are not on the quote-unquote not returning list, so legally they are allowed to be resold. Also, these items are only sold once, in parentheses. Quote-unquote no items is off limits unless it's a contest item, free item, locked item, or quote-unquote do not sell list item. Now, this particular Rec Room player had talked about the New Year's Sash, which was free at a time and then resold, which, obviously violates that rule, right? Well, Jay had this to say. There were changes internally that made it so the new person in charge at the time did not know it was free, and items can have their price change over time. In addition, he had also brought a message from the econ team inside of Rec Rooms talking about RE items being free previously and then being sold for tokens later. The econ team had said, "We've been actively making updates on the back end that has helped the team understand that if an item is good to be sold or not. Unfortunately, some items have slipped through the cracks, but we've got the proper tooling to help us avoid these mishaps, so it shouldn't be much of an issue moving forward." And that's coming from econ. And at the moment, that kind of ends that debacle, but if you guys want to catch in on the conversations and stuff like that, feel free to join the Rec Room Discord. Continuing on, when talking about comparing Rooms 2.0 and Rooms 1.0's bugs and issues and stuff like that, Jeff, the Rec Room developer, had this to pitch in. Yes, there's some issues, but the thing about them is that they're predictable issues. He's talking about Rooms 2.0. Like saving a 2.0 room with multiple people is a dangerous idea. In parentheses, I'm not really sure if this is still an issue. Apparently having more than 255 people join a room is dangerous, etc, etc. Rooms 1 issues are like, we've been working on this room for a few hours and just noticed that some of our things have randomly become grabbable at some point. This trigger zone has gone really far away from its gizmo, and I can no longer select anything anymore. ... I did a scary and ran one of my class lessons in 2.0, and it was one of the smoothest lessons. The only thing that faltered was circuits, and that's because circuits in Rooms 1 and Rooms 2 are pretty much the same. No unpredictable issues occurred, and it was actually incredible. And lastly, for a bit of Rec Room news, if you guys are interested, there was recently a paintball ranked matchmaking league, so if you guys want to join in on Rec Room leagues and stuff like that, feel free to join that. Hey, did you know that I actually have a Rec Room code? Yes, believe it or not, I'm actually a verified partner inside of Rec Room, and my code is just my name, SK0L. Now, if you guys are wondering what this whole code debacle is, there's basically partnered creator codes inside of Rec Room. If you guys decide to support me or use my code whilst you guys spend real money on Rec Room, I get a 7.5% of that. It's a cool way of supporting me for free whilst you guys are, spending money on the game. Of course, there is a hassle-free method where you guys can just go to my profile and click that support button. It's super easy to do, and you'll be supporting me, but be warned, it actually, goes away in 45 days, so every time, if you guys are still, supporting me and stuff like that, be sure to check if you guys are actually supporting me or not. I had actually gotten a comment talking about the viewing experience and how a viewer had actually wanted me to include channel memberships and the actual Rec Room code stuff inside the same portion of the video, so I'm gonna listen to this viewer and decide to do that. My channel memberships, huh? Let's talk. Now, I have Pookies, aka my channel memberships, and these people decide to give me money once every single month because they just want to support me, and that's just super awesome. Now, these people just don't do it for free. They get shouted out in all my videos and stuff like that, and they also have additional perks which you guys can check out by pressing that join button next to the subscribe button. Anyways. These people include Nat the Pup, Virtual Reality, Jack Tutorial, Moofy, Sony Robot, Logan from Hell, Able Colors, Maniac, Manuel Lopez, Delgado, Nub Dub, The Monkey VR, BBB Burning Owl, Bucket Guy, It's Jakey, Trevor A, Raphael, Cloud, Netflix69, Box David, and Dozer Blade Cat. Now, of course, thank you guys for supporting me and stuff like that, and if you guys are a squidling, I also appreciate your support as well. And that pretty much concludes our Rec Room news, but if you are interested in Gorilla Tag news, some cool stuff has actually happened with Gorilla Tag. Gorilla Tag yesterday had this actual image previously leaking a little update that they were going to have, which happened today. And in an announcement, they had said April showers have brought back flashback flowers. Keep on gliding in style with the return of the original Clouds cosmetics to the store. There's another trip down memory lane today, and you can jump in the rabbit hole and time travel back to the early days of Gorilla Tag in a freshly unearthed rotating map. But it seems like this, had actually caused some backlash because this leaked image had, gave players an impression that they were bringing back an OG Caves map. Gorilla Tag had said, if we had legs, this would definitely be a slip up on a banana peel moment, huh? Hey everyone, we messed up. In the interest of giving our budding community a taste of Gorilla Tag's origins, we decided to share an unreleased map. Unfortunately, we created the expectation that it would be the original, quote-unquote OG's cave map that many of you got excited about, and for that we apologize. We hope you're still excited to try out our map we did release, as it's still something special to our development team. In the meantime, we continue to monitor your feedback, and we can't promise to bring back the previous caves map into rotation, but rest assured we will look into it. Of course, if you enjoyed this video and want to see more Rec Room news, then feel free to like this video and maybe even check out my Rec Room of course, feel free to actually like this video. I really do appreciate it, and maybe even check out my second channel as well. Thanks for all the love and support, everyone. I greatly do appreciate it, and it would also be awesome if you decided to subscribe too. Just saying, it's right there. It's totally free. It's red, maybe. If it's gray, leave it that way, but if it's red, you should... moving forward, I have to punch you now. Bro fist!